Hi everyone, it's Stephanie Thompson back with you again for Read Your Library. By now you might have gotten the idea that one of the things I really enjoy when I'm reading a new book is a book that has a good story, good characters, well written, but also teaches me something about an area or subject or topic that I didn't know that much about before. I love this kind of stealth education you get when you read a good book, where the writer has really either a depth of knowledge or has done a lot of research into an area that they can share with you through the storytelling that makes an impact, and you come away from the book not only having enjoyed it, but having learned something new in the process. A really good example of this, which many people think actually is an example of how not to do it, is the classic Moby Dick, in which you are reading about this very exciting adventure story of this crazy man chasing this semi-mythical white whale, and you end up digressing for hundreds of pages into Melville's exhaustive, fascinating look at whales, whaling history, biology, morphology, everything you ever wanted to know, and then some about whales and whaling. So that's an example maybe of getting a little carried away, but I really enjoy learning about new things through books, and this next book I'm going to talk about is a great example of that. This is the bestseller The Secret Life of Bees by Sue Monk Kidd, and as the title would lead you to believe, in addition to being a really engrossing story about a young girl finding out about her family history, getting in touch with her community and her family, and finding out about all kinds of things having to do with her mother who died when she was younger, and also tapping into a kind of female empowerment through the women that she meets. The women are also beekeepers, and so what you find out a lot about in this book is about bees, what they're like, what they do, the almost magical properties of the products that they make in their beehives and of their bodies. It's really interesting. It's a great story, very touching. Great story for girls and women, but anyone in particular would really get a lot out of this book. So I recommend it. It's on my shelf in my library. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time on Read Your Library.